Hi guys. Okay, so this is a continuation of the Cancer reading. I'm going to be doing an extended video, or extended reading rather, for that sign here. So in the reading was a lot of confusion here. Had the Magician in reverse, someone you couldn't trust. Sun in reverse showed up. Eight of Wands showed up twice. You also had the Three of Wands here, indicating that you're looking ahead. You know, there are opportunities out there for you. See what we can get here. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread, get some clarity. I feel like, yeah, you know, you have to move on, but both of you guys you or a cross watcher are still holding on, playing tit for tat, trying to figure out who's going to contact who. But this person that you're dealing with is dishonest, can't be trusted. Magician in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone that's impulsive, someone that's really just focusing on their selves, someone that's tricky, sneaky, all about trickery, disloyal, dishonest. Ooh, the World. I'll take it. We'll start off with that here. Let me do one more, and then I'll cut the deck and I'll lay the cards out here. The World, which is a great card to get here. New beginning, moving forward. Okay, let's cut the deck. Let me just make sure that I'm in frame. Nope, see? There we are. Okay. One moment. Okay. I have to check my phone. I should say what these cards are. The World. Crossing that is the Five of Wands. Then the Fool, Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups in reverse. The Fool is in reverse, by the way. The Hermit in reverse. The Sun. Six of Pentacles. King of Swords. And Eight of Wands again. That pesky little... I hope all of this is in the frame here. Okay. All right, in the first position, we have the World card here. Very interesting, because in the reading I did before this one, I was talking about stagnation or not letting something go. Basically is what stagnation is. It was my interpretation intuitively. I felt like in that situation, you know that this person's not, whether they're your soulmate or not. And no, you know the Four of Wands did show up. It could be a twin flame, but it came up in the reverse. You know that this situation is toxic. It's not for your highest good at this particular moment. Three of Wands shows up and you're waiting for your ships. You're optimistic. You're looking towards the future. You know, Eight of Wands shows up. Unexpected turn of events. Fast movement. But yet then you have the two aces in reverse. The Magician. The Seven of Swords. A whole bunch of cards in reverse. The Sun in reverse. I felt like you were still trying to figure out, waiting on messages. You had the Page of Swords. You had the Page of Cups. I think you had the Knight of Wands. Waiting on a message or waiting on this person to communicate with you. Or vice versa. Cross-watcher energies can be interchangeable. But that was holding you back. You waiting or hoping for some type of communication was holding you back, Cancer. So I decided to do an extended preview here. So now you have the World here in the first position. And like I said, growth, clarity. For me, I'm going to say clarity. Because in the first reading, there was a lot of confusion. The energy I was feeling was confusion. So you have clarity here. And I want to pick it up because I want to. We have clarity here. Moving forward here. Taking a journey was, moving forward. Taking a new journey. Leaving what no longer serves you behind. And what's crossing that here is the Five of Wands energy. And the Five of Wands here could be a positive card. The Five of Wands does talk about difficulties, a challenge. But it also talks about, it does talk about competition, but it also talks about you being able to, for me, that you could overcome these difficulties. So in the previous reading, I was talking about the tit for tat, the pettiness, the arguing. No, you could overcome that. But that's what's crossing you. There. Cancer. So in the present position, we have the Fool card in the reverse here. And I was a little perplexed by that. But at the same time, then I thought about it and I was like, okay, the Fool card in reverse, for me, I look at this card too as maybe regrets. Some regrets here. I wish I could have my light source on the opposite side, but my extension cable is too... I hope y'all can see. The full card in reverse. Yeah, I think this is like, okay, Cancer or a cross watcher, you're dealing with a Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, rising sign, Mercury, Cancer and Venus, North Node people. I feel like the Fool in the reverse position is, for me, like regret, uncertainty, poor judgment. Like you're thinking back, like, why did I fall for that? You know, in the present position. Doubt. There's some fear of moving forward. You're thinking about the bad decisions you made in the past. You feel stupid. You know, that's why I say regret. But really, you're uncertain of what lies ahead of you. In the past position, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which makes sense. Cancers or a cross watcher. I feel like in the past, you were understanding, compassionate, patient with this person. You know, you made a little offer. You offered your pentacle to this person. As it relates to love here, I feel like you were mature about the situation. You were open-minded. It was going well. Everything was going well. You were self-reliant, resilient, you know, for you. Very intuitive. Very sensible. In the future position, or what weighs on your mind, is the Page of Cups. So now you're here, Queen of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Pentacle energy here in the past. Want some type of stability here. And I'm trying to, because the reading I did was general, but it was mostly based off of the relationship. I will tie in other, you know, career finances too. Queen of Pentacles, of course, is, as far as related to finances, this person here is business oriented, very a hard worker, focusing on her career, an entrepreneur. You guys out here probably starting your own business. Really just an independent woman, especially if you're a single mother. This is a mother. Excuse me. You know, as it relates to finances here, you were holding it down on your own. You were holding it down, taking care of your bills, not worrying about anybody, not worrying about a man. But here comes the Page of Cups here in the future. Here he comes. What does he want? This represents what's in the mind of the querent, or it's in the near future. What weighs on your mind? What do you think about? And it's funny because this card's in reverse. In the upright position, this is a messenger, contemplation, information like news. Pages always talk about messages, some type of messages coming in. But in the reverse, this card speaks of, like deception. So what's weighing heavy on your mind, or what's in the distant future, is you're thinking about deception or attachment. And that's what I was talking about, the attachment to the situation. I feel like you were being manipulated by this character. This character here is manipulative. He's giving you false promises. Let me put it back here so the light can hit it. This character is just trying to seduce you. This character here basically wasted your time. You're the Queen of Pentacles. So in the immediate future here, but you're thinking about this here in the near future. You're thinking about all these things. You're thinking about this person, basically. This person that wasted your time. Some type of attachment still here. In the immediate future, you have the Hermit in reverse here. Usually in an upright position, the Hermit represents self-reflection, meditation, going within, contemplation. For me, I feel like this is a highly spiritual card. And bring it back here. Forgot about the lighting. Wisdom. This is an intelligent person, but this person is withdrawing, going within, like I said, solitude, trying to shed light on a situation by going into deep reflection. But this card is in the reverse position here in the immediate future. So it suggests that, maybe, again, like for me, because of the confusion that I saw in the other reading, and this card did show up in the other reading, sadness, There was sadness. You're sad about the deceased, the lie, there will be, you're thinking about moving forwards, because we did have the Three of Wands in the other reading, but you're here with this being the immediate future, not just sadness about leaving this person behind, maybe because you still have feelings for the person. However, I feel like it's more talking about maybe you're afraid of delays or things being postponed, things not going your way. I feel like it's indicating that you need to basically really focus on some of the current issues you're going through, or what you went through in the past, to prevent it from happening again. Like, focus on the patterns here in your life, Cancers. I was going to say water signs. I did a love reading, but so, of course, I ran out of memory. So I'm thinking I'm recording, and the recording stopped at 15 minutes. And I recorded I thought I was recording for 30 minutes. So half of the video didn't get recorded. So I'm not happy about that. So I have to redo the whole thing. But it's all good. But what I was saying is, this to me is basically just saying focus on what happened in the past so that you don't let it happen again. Don't be in that self-pity mode. Don't get into that, that deep place. I'm a Cancer. And we can go into this place of, I don't even know how to put it into words, but it's like a safe place, but it's a place where we do a lot of harm to ourselves, because not only are we're in a state of self-pity, but we are reliving it every time we go to that place, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a mental Eight of Swords type of energy, where you're trapped in this little world of living in the past, because us Cancers, we tend to hold on to the past. So this is what this card is warning about in the immediate future here. And then the fears, here. Let me look at my little diagram, because I haven't done, yeah. So here's the fears here, the Sun in reverse here. Not the fear, yeah, the fears related to the formulated issue. In the 7th position is the Sun in reverse. Now, I got this in the other reading, and okay, so I feel like in the other reading I said that you lack clarity, because the Sun illuminates. It illuminates, situations. The Sun represents, for me, success, contentment, good, positivity, all those good things, joy. But when the Sun is in the reverse position, I feel like, of course, it's the opposite. But I feel like there's a lack of clarity. You're being unrealistic here, Cancer or Cross Watcher. There's a lack of effort. And that's why I was saying, well, do you want to move forward? Because it doesn't feel like you're really moving forward. It's like you're saying that you want to move forward, but are you putting any actions? And I think this is why I kept seeing wands here. The 8 of Wands showed up twice in the first reading. It's like a postponement, and that's why I was saying there was a stagnation. Because it's like you put yourself in this little world here, and you're trapped, and you're not moving forward. Because there's some type of weird delusion or illusion of hope that something's going to be communicated and everything's going to be all right. But that communication with the Magician in reverse in the first reading wasn't going to be honest communication. I also want to say, for me, seeing this in the fears, uncertainty. You're scared of change. That scares you. Scared to move forward because of the uncertainty, not knowing what will happen. You're making impractical decisions, or you're afraid that you might make an impractical decision. You're just probably afraid of delays. You're probably afraid of just not having that contentment or fulfillment here. And the resulting influences, like companions and basically the person that the querent is dealing with, because right now this is like really just based off of love and relationships. We have the equal give and take, well, the Six of Pentacles, and I like to call it the equal give and take, the Charity card. Or some people say how other people see you, or how the person sees you here. This person sees you as, like I said, the person is stuck on you too. It's a two-way street. I feel like you both, and it's weird that this is the equal give and take card for me. The reason I'm saying it's weird is because in the other reading I was talking about how tit for tat, you both are waiting on one another to reach out first. It's like a competition. Five of Wands here, some type of competition, like who's going to call me first, who's going to give in, who's going to text first, who's going to call first. Pettiness, straight pettiness. Both of y'all are being arrogant, both of y'all are being stubborn, obstinate, just no one's talking, no one's communicating. That's why I said that. What are you waiting on? It's either you move forward or you make the move, you communicate. But even with that communication, is that really what you want? So the Six of Pentacles here is the what they think about you. They see you as someone balanced, someone fair. They see you as their abundance. I mean, they, like I said, this person cares. Make them happy. They think you're kind, generous. Equal give and take. They feel like, yeah, they just see you as a kind person. And I will relate this to work or to career. I feel like, because this is a general reading, like you're a prosperous person, you have abundance. Yeah. And in the position of your ambitions, your hopes, everything you want, your wishes. Interesting. King of Swords. The boss. You want to be the boss, Cancer? Ninth position. Your hopes, your wishes. You're the king. You want to be the king. And the King of Swords, for me, when I say boss, this person is balanced. This person is on his throne, on his, on his boss shit. Excuse my language, but for real, like, intelligent, confidence, power, and control, has integrity, is honest, wise, logical, clear thinking. The positive side. You want to be detached. This person is detached. You don't want to be attached to anybody. Determined. You know. You want to be on top of everything that has to do with you. You don't want anyone to take advantage of you anymore. Logical, reasonable person, intelligent person, rational person that makes good decisions, ambitious, on top of their game, on top in their career, has everything going for them. That's what you want. And then in the final outcome position, now this position is basically the combination of everything. But I usually do the 6th and the 5th here. These two here, the wands. And it basically gives us the answer. So this is the 5th here position. The Hermit in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, fast action, fast movement, unexpected turn of events. This card represents, for me, I mean, I like this card. I find this to be a very positive card. For me, I feel like it's completion, it's hope, it's movement, you know, getting things done, moving forward. Sometimes it can, for me, it can mean like you're waiting on that good news, you're waiting on the right time to move forward. But I feel like it means your goals are within reach. But when we combine it with these 3 cards here, let's look at these 3 here. You're going to move forward from this character. The answer is you need to move forward from this character here, because they're causing you to be stagnant. They're causing you, this particular character here, they're basically wasting your time. Is really what I want to say, to be honest. Because this card represents you, meditation.